Hi guys! So, I was filming the sketchbook tour and eventually the raw footage was 40 minutes long, so this is gonna be the part 2 of my sketchbook, which is actually part of my sketchbook that has more exciting stuff because I wasn't so conservative about my sketchbook at this point, and all I did was enjoy filling them in. And these were the times where I was like so obsessed with acrylics. Like here you can see these studies that are by me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As far as I remember, I promised like people who did my draw this in your style challenge that I would draw their OCs back. And then these were of like the people who participated, but unfortunately like I didn't finish all of them. But yeah, this one was of Art Owl. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't just put their, I should just like not mention their ads completely because I'm not sure if it's theirs because I can't remember at all. But yeah, this was of like watercolor and some marker, I guess, and Titus pens, which I really liked how it turned out, not gonna lie. This was like her OC, and then like the pet of her OC was an owl, I think, which had like this alter ego at the back, as far as I remember, because like she told me the cute backstory of her character. This one was also someone, they were like the people I interacted with the most on Instagram at that time, but I can't remember their names. But this one, her OC here, it says Vanessa. Yeah, she was like a really cute character, and I had fun drawing this one. I think this was when like I finally had time for break, like I think it was like a sem break when I started to like be able to draw again. This one was like of her Animal Crossing character, I think, which is like really, really cute, and she's like hugging this sprinkler that has like cute flowers inside of them. Oh, she's so cute. And then this was like the last one that I didn't get to draw. This one was like the last, I think. The rest, I didn't even get to draw the rest. Like, I think these were like the top 3s that I chose. Wait, top 4 that I chose to draw first. And then this one was of like, I think her name had something to do with like cosmic something. I can't remember, Cosmicia. And I can't even track them anymore because like I lost my Instagram account. I lost access to my Instagram account. But yeah, she was also like a really, really talented artist that was mainly into digital art, and I loved her art. This one was just like I was bored and I tried to draw something. It was probably a bad idea. Like, see, this was these part of my sketchbooks were like the times where like I really kind of was very conservative of my sketchbook, and then like I thought that every piece had to be complete and it had to be pretty, and that I avoided these type of artworks that would just like tarnish the look of my sketchbook. But like at this point, like after taking a break, I realized that you won't always have the best artworks in your sketchbook, and it would be healthy to actually have bad ones in there so like you can reflect on them and actually kind of realize that your sketchbook is a sketchbook and not like a whole flipping portfolio. But this one, I can't even remember why I drew this, but hopefully I had fun making that one. This one too, like as you've noticed, like in my style, I used to like really like drawing ladies with like succulents and plants on their heads and crystals. But yeah, this was also like an experiment. As far as I remember, I did this in class. And yeah, I didn't even get to use pencil. Like this was straight up ballpoint pen. And I can tell because like I used a whiteout to fix some of the stuff there. But yeah, these cute little thingies, like I remember I was in class, and then I decided like I wanted to discover this app called ibisPaint, which I love and dearly use. Like, I use it as if it's my religion. Like, I use it all the time now. Like, I use it for my commissions. I use it for like personal illustrations. It's just like so easy, and it's always on the go. Like, it's on your phone, so like you can like draw wherever you want. But yeah, I tried to sketch these. These were the times where I wanted to try out Redbubble in hopes to like sell and make stickers there. But yeah, that was a flop. But yeah, I tried to sketch these cute little dumpling looking thingy-majiggies, and then I converted them to digital, which I don't even think I have a copy of anymore, because like my phone broke, the old one. How dare I miss a page? Yeah, I can always go back to that one though. This one was also like a random sketch. This was like the time where like I was like really loose in whatever I was doing. These were like figure practices that I made. I was inspired after like watching Filipa Santos, which is like Pipa's art. Definitely check her out. Like, I am obsessed with her art. This was like figure drawings after seeing her 100-day challenge, 100 heads challenge. And this one, I think I made this. But this one was most definitely made by Ivan. Yeah, because like I remember going to like school's press conference for like editorial cartooning contest, and then like I finished up early and I didn't have anyone to talk to, so like I went to the junior level to like see my friend Ivan, and then we were just like having fun, and then I was trying to teach him how to draw eyes, and this was his progress. He actually did a really good job, not gonna lie. This one was like, I don't know, I was just bored, and I tried to like play with the proportions, like having small heads, big eyes, and big forehead, small nose, small lips. Like, I was just playing with the proportions, stuff like that. And this one was like a concept sketch of like what I was gonna make, which was supposed to be a mermaid. And I kind of like how it turned out. This was like one of my, like, if I had milestones in art, these were one of them, because this piece was like when I started to use ibisPaint, and then I had like kind of, not really the best, but kind of the output, or like the results that I wanted, which I'll show here. And then these are still like drawings Ivan made. Yeah, and then these were like sketches I tried to make for like the contest. I know that I posted like an editorial cartooning video, and it was kind of like an epic fail. It was very implicit, and it was very unclear, bad lighting. Basically, it was just because I was still starting off with YouTube at that time. I'm still bad now, but at least it's better. But yeah, I'm gonna post a different version that's actually helpful and useful. But yeah, this was like the initial sketch that I made. And then this is the output, which I used to digitalize in ibisPaint. This one was like, I was playing with this exact highlighter. This highlighter costed me 5 pesos, and this highlighter has been with me for more than 3 years, and it still works like a charm. Like, if you don't know how cheap 5 pesos is, then girl, you're missing out. But yeah, I tried to use that one. And I don't know, what did I say? Oh, Rembrandt's triangle. Yeah, Rembrandt's triangle is this triangle over here that's supposed to depict a highlight of like a bone structure. But yeah, I'm not really very good at explaining those technical stuff, especially since I'm not even if I'm not a fine art student, but like I don't have the knowledge to like tell you that. You can search that up yourself. But this one was also like I got inspired by like a Moana kind of theme, and then I wanted to make like a person out of the ocean. I might, oh, oh, I should put TM here. But yeah, I might redraw this into like a better version. It's supposed to be like the waves are her hair, and then this is her face. There's even like, I think a kind of like a light tower, and then like stingrays jumping at the back. R.I.P. Steve Irwin's "You Will Be Missed." And this was when I was conceptualizing for like my logo. This was when I tried to like take my art career a little bit seriously. I mean, that kind of like proved me wrong since I haven't posted in YouTube for like ages. But this was when I tried to take it seriously on Facebook and on like places that I could actually make money with from commissions. And if you guys want me to make a video about commissions, feel free to tell me down below. This one was like a character design that I tried to make, and what is this? That is horrible. But yeah, kind of like how this one looked. Yeah. These ones were like, yeah. This was when I took like another 2 whole year, or like 1.5. Let's just say 1.5 to be safe. Like, I took another 1.5 year of like hiatus, and then oh yeah, because like I was really busy with school and I wasn't very motivated, because like you know how you have that creative slump, or like you doubt yourself a lot. And then this was when I kind of felt really bad about my YouTube videos, and then like I was also not in the mood to socialize in Instagram. So yeah, I stopped for like a whole 1.5 year. And then when quarantine hit, that was when I was like, why don't I open my sketchbook and try to like draw again? Oh, and also the reason why like I haven't drawn in the sketchbook for like more than a year was because like I usually bring this to school, because that was like the only time I could draw. Because at home, like I treat it as like break time, which I don't do that much at home anymore, especially when I got busy in like senior high school. But yeah, like I couldn't bring this because it was getting thicker and thicker every time, and it got heavier and heavier, and I had to like go to like the 4th floor. But yeah, after that generous amount of break that I gave myself, that was when quarantine hit, and then like I didn't necessarily have anywhere to go, so like I could just open my sketchbook without a sweat, not worrying about like carrying it anywhere. So yeah, this was when I decided, I was like, hey, let's try to like rediscover the world of art. And this again is another missed page. Oh, and this one was like an experiment, because like I don't have like a specific color palette, so like I tried to experiment on doing other colors. And then I remember like when I realized that the paint that I bought was actually like oil paint, and I personally am very sensitive to smell. I have allergic rhinitis, and whenever I have like I just smell really strong fumes, I just end up being sick the next day. So yeah, I bought these basically kind of like a gold gouache, or like poster color. Here in the Philippines, not a lot of people know gouache, because what they know is like poster color. But yeah, this is really good too. This one was like an epic fail. I had the concept in mind, but like the execution was really bad. I might also redraw this in the future. And this one was like, I actually did this recently, and I felt really sad because like, look at this. It's ruined. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. See? What I did at first was like I taped this plastic surface so that I could use this as my palette while painting here, because that was like my initial idea, and that's so I would have this cool like palette design here. But what ended up happening was like it was a fail, so I kind of like blocked out everything and just did a whole values study. But that also failed because like the parts here are sticking to the other side, which was not my intention, so that's an epic fail. This was when like I was starting to take things a little bit more seriously again and actually like make something that was meaningful and cohesive. So yeah, kind of like this one. This one too, like I really like this. This was after watching one of Emily Artful's videos. I'm always so inspired whenever I see any of Emily Artful's videos. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be like how technical she is, but like whenever you watch her videos, it's highly entertaining and just very inspirational because she stands up for the artists, especially those who like get abused for like free art. So yeah, I was really inspired. She was like drawing succulents at this time, so I was like, ooh, I wanted to make my own take on that one too. So it's this one. She has like green hair, succulents on the head. That was fun. This was also like the thing in my head was like concept of like cancer patients and like basically just patients healing. So yeah, you can see on her head like the bandages and then like the healthy succulents that are growing off of it, and then this band-aid. Yeah, and then like you're showering her with love. So that was fun. This one was an epic fail. A very, very big epic fail. Because like again, as I mentioned, I was like experimenting on basically like new palette colors, and yeah, this is not for me. Like it just isn't my type. First, this one was of a recent one. So basically I took a break of like traditional art and I was so obsessed with like digital art, and I don't get why people try to separate the value between traditional and digital art. Like I do understand that the materials and time that like is put to like making artworks from traditional and digital are way different, but it doesn't mean that something is less valuable than the other. So yeah, I got obsessed with like drawing digital art. Hopefully you can see some here. And this one was like a random sketch I did lately of like a lot of girls trying to draw freehand anatomy that I did not get to finish. This one was actually like, this is really recent. I drew this really good sketch of a girl, and then like I was painting it, and it just did not go as planned. Like it wasn't the best thing that I painted, and then it just really went downhill. So what I did was like I covered it all, and then I don't know, like out of like randomness, I was like really curious. So what I did was like I took a chip of board, and then I used it as if it was a palette knife, because I was wondering what my artworks would look like if I tried a palette knife. And I kind of like how these turned out. It's really impressionistic. This one was like a practice. I was trying to follow a tutorial by Moko Chino on how to paint like Monet. Clearly I have failed because I have the patience of a goldfish and a cockroach all in one. But yeah, I did not get to finish this. I just let it dry so that I can like close my book. This one, I personally like allowed myself to go out of my own way to make my own study on how to like do impressionistic strokes, because we had this project which I'll insert here. I actually really liked how this one turned out, because I was like so inspired with like those modern impressionism art styles that I keep on seeing on Instagram, and I wanted to do my own take, and I kind of really liked it, and that's what I did and submit for my art class. This was my first attempt to like draw with like the gouache that I purchased, which I'll be doing a separate video of. But yeah, it wasn't the best because I didn't really have like good small brushes. Like the smallest brush I had was still medium sized, so I couldn't fill in the details and I was starting to get impatient, so I stopped. They still look good-ish from afar, but please don't zoom in. But yeah, these were like Studio Ghibli scenes. I'm planning to like redraw them again and try to do them better this time, which anticipate for that because I will be doing another painting Studio Ghibli scenery soon. This one was all for fun. I tried to like reuse the the extra paint that I got from making these guys, and then I turned it into her, which is not that bad. This one was a Ponyo. I really love this scene of like Ponyo when they were like eating and then Sasuke's mom was like cooking the noodles and stuff like that. It was just so heartwarming and just so appetizing at the same time. And like last month I went to Ichiraku with Jenny for her birthday, like advanced birthday, and then we had this authentic Japanese ramen and it literally looks just like this, and I was craving so hard for it when I was painting this, and I'm hoping to go back there soon and hopefully take you guys with me. This one was just a sketch. These were freehand sketches without references. As you can tell, I really love freehand sketching, and I love how I made her expression. Like, damn girl, you're so mean, but in a good way. But yeah, this was like just a sketch. Oh, and I put something here that says, art is definitely fun. Yeah, this was like, I think, yeah, this was of like oil pastel. This was because my brother brought home his art supplies because he'll be like flying to America soon, so like he left his art materials here and he gave us the permission to use them, and I'm like, damn, this is my paradise. So I tried, instead of like just watching them, I tried to use them off the bat, which was not the best idea, but it is what it is. And this one was a mock-up for like one of my friends. We kind of have the same art class, but we're not classmates. So basically what I did was like I tried to help her make one, and this was a mock-up that we then transferred to like a one-whole illustration board. And these were the artworks that I have done recently, and I don't know about you guys, but if you don't know who, well, I should stop assuming that people know who I know in the internet, because like everyone is interested in other stuff. But I just came across this YouTuber recently. Her name is Jimena Reno, or Jim Reno, like that's her YouTube account, Jim Reno. And then like I was so obsessed with her and her videos. Like I watched almost all of her art videos. Some I couldn't watch because they were like in Spanish, and like I just sticked with the English content that she had. Then I was extremely inspired that I drew this and these in the same night. And that was after binging all of her videos. But yeah, these were the times where like I actually took time for myself to relax and think of art not as like a responsibility, but instead is like a creative extension of myself. So every night, like ever since I watched Jim Reno's videos, like every night I would just like stay here in my desk in my room, and then I would have my phone there playing like a Studio Ghibli video. I personally like the color palette that I am in now. This was still in the same night. Like damn, I was a machine. This one I made like I don't know, like while I was watching like movies, I was really inspired with like Asian culture, and I don't know, I just made this girl, like she looks really pretty. inside kind of like, I don't know, a place, chilling, posing, looking pretty. And then there are like these empire banners, and then like the night sky at the back. And this one was another portrait, kind of, this was just like freehand. All of these were freehand and weren't from references, so they're not the best, but I personally still like them. And then this one was a portrait, this was a study of like hands. There was this picture of like people holding hands. Ew, my hands are so ugly compared to that. But yeah, I like this color palette the most. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be sticking to this one. And during my final exams, I saw this challenge going around the internet of like another draw this in your style, but with Haku from like Spirited Away. So this is basically my take. I'll insert the picture here. And then yeah, I kind of like how this one turned out. It became really realistic, so it might not suit everyone's taste of how they perceive Haku, but I personally really like how this one turned out. And the last one, hopefully, yeah, it's the last one. This one is unfinished. This is the last one, which was like a portrait study. Wait, no, it's not a portrait study. It was a freehand. Wait, no, I take that back. It was a portrait study. Like, I had a reference for this one. And then I have this really fun idea of like, in different pages, they're gonna have different hues of colors, which I will be making a video of, hopefully. Unfortunately, I didn't get to film these two, but that's a start. But yeah, I was practicing more on values, and this was mainly on the hue, the red hue. But yeah, that's basically it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's basically it for the video. Bye.